All right, we've got some breaking news. If you've been following my channel, the Cooper Meadows development. Now, the developer, Morningstar Polygon, has came out with some of the floor plans which are being released for their single family homes, known as the West Field. Now, the single family homes just released the floor plans. They are just uploaded to the builder's website right now. And in this video, we're going to go through those floor plans and point out the differences between them. So if you're thinking about buying a single family home at the Cooper Meadows development, hopefully we can help you with your decision and point out some of the key differences between the floor plans. Now, if you've been following my channel or you're just looking for some real estate advice, I'm Joe Pratap with Remax. If we haven't met, I'm a local real estate agent here in East Abbotsford, and I happen to drive past this Cooper Meadows development 4 to 5 times a day, living in the neighborhood, and my kids go to school right down the street. If you have any questions about this development or any other real estate related question, you can click the link right below this video, which will take you to my calendar so you can book a call with me. Now, without further ado, let's get into the different floor plans and talk about the different designs. Now, the builder has 3 distinct different renderings. The first one is going to be known as Glenridge, the second one known as Everett, and the third one known as Ascot. Now, let's get into the Glenridge floor plans because there are a couple different variations. You'll see here from the rendering, very, very nice design. As mentioned in earlier videos, the home's being designed by Sukasa, who has an absolutely fantastic reputation throughout our province for designing really, really nice homes. Now, the first floor plan we're going to see here, we're going to look at the lower level first. Now, the lower level in this first floor plan, the Glenridge, you'll notice that the basement is unfinished. Now, the unfinished basement, this will be for anybody that is not interested specifically in having a rental space or using that space. It is going to be estimated at 884 square feet, and that will have a separate entrance on the side of the house too as well. Now, on that Glenridge floor plan, the main floor is also going to be estimated at 884 square feet. You'll see from the floor plan here that it has a nice double garage, which flows into the mudroom when you come inside the home, right into the dining room and living room, as well as the kitchen. And in the kitchen, you're going to notice it has that beautiful oversized kitchen island. Now, this floor plan is very, very popular for a lot of people for a lot of good reasons. Nice open floor plan like this is optimal for entertaining, cooking those holiday meals. There's tons of space to move around, so you can really appreciate the space in this floor plan design. Now, when we look at the other variations of this floor plan, you'll notice that there are a different setup for the basement, 2 different setups for that basement actually. We can have that basement finished too as well, which would be used for one full family. You'll see the rec room below, the lounge area labeled here too as well, as a bedroom downstairs and a full washroom. The door down below there's posted as the mechanical room, and that is where everything will be located for the mechanical room for the home. The other option being a basement suite finished design, you'll see here that there is enough space to finish that as a 1-bedroom suite. Now, a 1-bedroom suite in the community of East Abbotsford is currently renting out for anywhere between $1,600 and $1,800 on average when there is in-suite laundry. Now, the other variation of this specific floor plan is to do with the upper level. Now, you'll notice the upper level being estimated at 1,073 square feet. In the top corner there, you'll see a loft space. Now, the upper level in the first version has 3 full bedrooms, a primary ensuite, and a guest washroom, and the corner finished as a loft. Now, there is also the option, which you will see, to have that finished loft as a 4th bedroom. A little bit smaller, but still fully functional bedroom, which is an ideal floor plan for a lot of young families. Now, that 4th bedroom, for me, we have something like that in our home, and I can't tell you enough. We use it all the time when we have guests in our home, and it is very, very helpful. Now, let's take a look at the second floor plan design, which is the Everett design. You'll see here On the Everett renderings, very, very nice renderings too as well with this Everett design. Beautiful color schemes. Looks really, really nice. They did a really good job with that 3-peak roof. Now, looking at the different variations of the floor plans, we'll see the unfinished basement design, estimated to be around 923 square feet. And very similar to the first set of floor plans that we went through, there is a variation to have it finished, as well as to have it finished as a 1-bedroom suite. Again, with neighborhood rents covering anywhere between $1,600 and $1,800 currently in East Abbotsford. Now, the upper level in this floor plan of the Everett finished as a 4-bedroom with no option of having it as an open wall for the loft. Now, realistically, that 4th bedroom is really, really popular, and I think it's done for a reason. I think everybody's going to want that 4th bedroom. Now let's take a quick look at the Ascot floor plans and take a little bit of a closer look to point out some of the key differences with this floor plan. Now when we look at the Ascot floor plans, same thing as the last two. You'll see that on the lower level, an unfinished basement option, estimated to be 946 square feet. Now when we're talking about the basements, this one is the most different because there is also an option to finish that basement and use that as a rec room and a guest bedroom here, which we can see. And there's an option to finish it as a 1-bedroom rental suite and a 2-bedroom rental suite. Now, the difference between a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom rental suite here in East Abbotsford is the amount of rent that's going to be charged. A 1-bedroom suite, as we already determined, would be somewhere between $1,600 and $1,800 for fair market rent. But a 2-bedroom rental suite in this neighborhood is somewhere between $2,000 and $2,200 when it has in-suite laundry. So quite a bit of difference for a monthly rent if you do plan on renting out that basement suite. Now let's take a look at the rest of the floor plan, starting with the main floor. You'll notice that the main floor differs from the first two designs quite a bit, with the garage being on the right-hand side and an office in the corner. Now that is a pretty cool design for anybody that works from home or has students at home that would appreciate that office space, as you're going to get a ton of natural light. Now off of that open floor plan living kitchen, you're also going to see a very, very large patio, which is nice for entertaining. You can cook your meals and zip out onto that patio or that deck, have a nice gas fireplace, and that is a great place to sit. Now on the upper level of the Ascot floor plan, there are a couple different designs. You'll see in the first one that it is done as a 3-bedroom with a large sitting room connected to that primary bedroom, which is really, really nice if you are more somebody that has tons of shoes, collection, or anything like that, or you want to have a nice furniture for a reading area. Anybody that's into that, that is a great use of space. And of course, if you don't want that space, there are 2 different options too as well. Finishing it as an open loft area or leaving that as a 4th bedroom. And that 4th bedroom design is really, really popular. I think that would be a great floor plan, estimated at approximately 1,018 square feet. Now those are the 3 different designs and the variations in the floor plan that have been released by the builder. Now here at the Cooper Meadows development, there's a bunch of other activity going on. We've got the duplexes on the South Hill, and we've got the townhomes over on the East Ridge. So there's kind of something for everybody. Hopefully you can appreciate this video and the information on the floor plans. If you have any questions about the Cooper Meadows development or anything else that's real estate related, click the link below. It'll take you right to my calendar and you can schedule a call with me. Have a great day.